What's good? We back with the Boxing Clinic. Good morning. Y'all know what it is. Early morning grind. It's your boy CJ Goodfella back. Talking about some progress to some Ramirez. We know Ramirez won the WBC title. And, you know, Bob Arum wants to do a co-feature card featuring Ramirez and Prograis on the card in separate bouts before they post a clash. WBC said the winner of, Prograis and Dongo / Poster, we know Poster pulled out, was supposed to face the winner of Ramirez and Aman. I thought Ramirez and Aman was interim bout, just as, Ndongo and Prograis was. But they flipped the script on your boy and made it a championship fight. We know Bob Arum probably, slid some solar chips under the damn door and paid for that fight to be a title fight because it didn't deserve to be a title fight. Ramirez and Aman are not world title championship material. It was a good fight, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't. You can't tell me those guys are world championship. Look at their resumes and what they've been through. No, but we know Bob Arum was trying to slip, Prograis and Mickey, even acting like he didn't know who he was at the fights. So that's kind of, his method behind his madness and doing a co-feature bout, hoping Prograis loses so he doesn't have to match Ramirez with him. But WBC, Sulaiman Jr. came out and said on Twitter that, that fight got to happen next. No two ways are behind it, around it. They got to shoot a fair one with each other. And I think that's the proper decision. These sanctioned belt bodies usually don't make the right decision. But, that's why I should have done 2 interim bouts, man. But, they made a championship for Ramirez and mine, which wasn't worthy of a championship fight. Neither one of them is championship material, in my opinion. But now, now we getting a good fight in Prograis with Ramirez, and they doing the proper thing by having them, square up. And I think that's great for boxing. Do I think Ramirez has a chance versus Prograis? Absolutely not. Depending on how much Ramirez can take. If he can take Prograis' explosive, power and his speed and take it and dish it back, possibly so, but I don't see that. I haven't seen a lot of Prograis. I seen him, versus Dongo and Diaz, and I know, his history with Errol Spence and the amateurs. But I just, even not seeing a lot of him, a lot of people ain't seen a lot of Ramirez. We know he was a 2012 U.S. Olympian, I believe. Or just looking at their fights, I just think Prograis is going to outgun him. And Bob Arum knows that. That's why he tried to play like he didn't know who he was and try to do all this other ish. But the boy Prograis, he beat the shit out of Ramirez. And it'd be funny what network that goes on. Obviously Bob Arum has deeper pockets than Lou DiBella, but then when you factor in the Al Heyman factor, then when you factor in the PBC Premier Boxing Champions factor, they got enough money to outbid Bob, because we know Bob don't want to really dig in his pockets to make shit happen. So will he sacrifice Ramirez to Prograis on Showtime? Possibly so. We gone.